Okay, so we are live. Hey everyone, hope you all are doing great. So we are back with a new podcast series. So this is like a knowledge sharing or journey sharing kind of podcast where all the guests will share their hackathon experience, hackathon journey, and how they win some sort of great hackathon in their life, so that you guys can utilize like and prepare yourself for your next hackathon. So today we have Taranjot Singh with us. So he is a winner of SIH and also win renowned hackathons like top six hackathons he won. So we'll talk about later on this particular podcast. So if you're new into the channel, so this is EduHub community. It's a student-based community. We are helping developers, students about Web3, open source, and hackathons. So recently, we started our new initiative is like AceHack 3.0. It will be in the month of April, first week, 6 and 7 of April in Jaipur. So if you are a hackathon lover or a developer or an innovator, most welcome to AceHack 3.0. This time there will be around 600 in-person developers who will build some great projects together. So yeah, that's it about AceHack 3.0. You can search it on Google. That is acehack.um.edu.in into your browser. So yep, let's get started with this whole podcast and sit back, relax, and enjoy the whole session. Over to Gia and Rimi.
Yeah, so good evening, sir.
Good evening.
And I am very much of that.
Yeah, so I want to ask you a question. How many hackathons have you won?
So I have participated in 15 hackathons to be precise and have won 6 out of them.
And which one for you was the most challenging one?
Okay, so I think the most challenging one was Smart India Hackathon 2022, as it was my first offline hackathon, and that too being a national level hackathon with a great legacy. So I think that was the most challenging one, and that demanded a lot of hard work and patience as well.
Sir, could you please tell us about your project? Like, what was your
Yeah, sure.
project in SIH?
Sure. So our project was basically lying in the you can say fitness bucket. So the problem statement was that in during COVID times and like after COVID times, a lot of people have like their fitness deteriorating like day by day. They are not like very inclined towards being fit. So the problem statement was that we had to develop a mobile application where we had to cater with the necessities and cater with the what all features that we could add so that we could motivate them to start moving towards a great fitness journey. So the solution basically that we presented, it had like a machine learning model which would recommend gym, yoga, as well as cardio exercises based on the lifestyle structure as well as based on BMI, based on height and weight of the users as well. Then the second feature that I would tell you is that it had a deep learning model as well, a post detection model, which would detect like with how much accuracy the user is performing a particular exercise. Like for example, the user is doing push-ups. So it would only count the reps of those push-ups which are done with accuracy and not of the push-ups which are not doing. If the user is not doing correctly, then the deep learning model wouldn't count the that rep basically. Then it would recommend diet plans as well, personalized diet plans based on users demand, based on like users lifestyle as well, his likes or dislikes as well, considering that those. And then it like we also made that application completely hands free, like the user could control the pages by his or her voice itself. So that was the gist about the idea. So we were catering to the needs of the users by motivating them towards living a great, like by motivating them towards improving their lifestyle and like being fit through yoga, gym, and cardio exercises.
Okay, that's great. Okay, sir, what was your motivation behind taking part in so much hackathons and stuff?
Okay, so the motivation was like in 2022 and 23, the hackathon culture was like booming in various colleges, various universities and colleges used to like organize hackathons. And like one of my senior also told me that you should participate in a hackathon as that would help you in improving your development skill sets, and that would also help you in doing problem solving, and it would also add on to improving your network and connections as well, as you will get to meet a lot of mentors there. You'll get to be judged by industry professionals, and you'll also get an opportunity to network with fellow participants. So all in all, my college as well as my peers agreed to like participating in hackathons. So we started participating in the initial hackathons. There were some wins, there were some losses as well, but we took those hackathon losses as learning, and then implemented what went wrong. We also participated in various other national level hackathons. So that was about the journey.
So, as you said that your project was on AI and deep learning, and you also said that you have participated in various hackathons. So, I'm sure there you must have, as a beginner or also in the intermediate stages, you must have found out various problems. So, sir, what were those specific problems you faced, and how you and your team overcome that?
Okay, so regarding the Smart India Hackathon 2022 project, so for figuring out that problem, first of all, we selected that problem from the like government portal itself. Then we did primary research as well as secondary research. So primary research means like going to the target audience and asking them about the problem that they are facing. And secondary research means like going to the same target audience and asking them about the solution that they want for that particular problem. So we did both primary research and as well as secondary research with the target audience. Target audience was like basically our relatives, friends, family members, and the other thing we did was doing surveys. So we circulated a type form through WhatsApp groups in which we were part of. So that type form got us various survey responses about the lifestyle of people, in general, age groups, people from age groups of like 21 to 40. So we got the lifestyle data from that, and then we analyzed that data. Then we got to know that this is the specific problem, that the fitness levels are not up to the mark. People are not paying much attention to it because of the COVID time, and so that's why we proposed a solution. We did a lot of market research, like researching about the competitors, then researching about the features that we could add on to it, researching about the unique selling proposition, that is USP. Then we noted down some of the features that could be a part of this project as a whole, as utilizing those features and solving that problem. So that was the basically market research and the brainstorming.
Okay. In your opinion, what sets your project different from the other submissions that were present there?
Okay, so I think our project was different because we also did like live interaction with some of our users. So while we were developing our application, so we used to go to other tables. We used to go to other participants as well, and some teacher coordinators, and we used to do some, you can say, live survey or live opinion getting. So we used to record a video, and ask them about the problem that they are facing while going to a gym or while doing exercise at home. Then we used to pitch our idea to them that we are doing this and this, we are adding a such and such feature in our application. So, what do you think that it would impact in a positive or negative way to your exercise journey, or you can say fitness journey? Then we used to get some positive as well as negative reviews, and then we used to record that in a video recording, and we used to show that to our evaluators or mentors. So that acted as a like PR strategy, you can say, or like getting genuine responses on the spot. The hackathon is going on live, and we are doing the development side by side, and going to other participants as well as going to teacher coordinators or mentors and taking reviews from them. So that acted as a authenticity factor. That acted as like we were very sure about our product, and we were interested in winning and participating in that hackathon. So that, I think, matlab, gone in our way.
So, sir, how did you like prioritize your work to meet the hackathon deadlines?
Okay, so the prioritizing answer, I think, would be we first of all categorized our domains. So, like about the features that we are trying to implement in the application. Then we divided those features among our team members, like considering the tech stack in which they are comfortable working on. So there needs to be like some deadlines, as in a 24-hour hackathon you have to like give approximately 1 or 1.5 hours in the ideation part. Then after that 1.5 or 2 hours you have to like start building the application. Like suppose you are building website, or you are building application, or you are building some machine learning model, or you are into cybersecurity or data science domain. Then you have to like figure out what is the strength and weaknesses of your each team member. On the basis of that, you have to like distribute some of the work to them, so that based on the deadlines you are ahead of the deadlines. So I believe like before the final presentation round, like at least 80% of the idea should be completed. Only then team has a great opportunity to win that particular hackathon. So based on that, if you divide like 80% completeness into like three mentoring rounds, so matlab, at least 20% or 25% of the idea should be completed during each mentoring round, so that you could showcase that 20 or 25% progress to the mentors or evaluators during those rounds, as those rounds also carries marks, as they are the mentors or evaluators are coming to see the progress of your idea. And about like some of the mentors would also provide some suggestions and guidance to you, that you could do this particular feature in another way. So it's the responsibility of the team to take those guidance and further utilize that like during the development part, and then showcase it during the second and third mentoring round to the same evaluators. So I believe like this is whole regarding the like time management. Everyone has to like contribute in the development of the project during the hackathon, as hackathon is basically uh, building a startup in a day as a whole. So like you only get 24, 30, or 36 hours, and time management is the key during that.
So, sir, like, did you do any of the part beforehand, like before going to the actual place and making the project?
Okay, so like it depends on hackathon to hackathon. So like if it is Smart India hackathon, then you can build your you can say one or two feature before the hackathon as well. But if it is like some other hackathon in which the problem statement are provided one day before the hackathon starting time, then you can't develop anything before that, as you don't know about the problem statements which the that the organizers are giving to you. But if you know, if it is a general hackathon in which you can pick any problem that you want to solve, then you can like start building one or two features beforehand, as it helps in that time also helps in doing market research. that time also helps in getting to know what all features you can add, as the authenticity and genuinity of those features also matters. Like there shouldn't be a feature which doesn't connect with your overall idea, right? It shouldn't be an odd one out case, like you are adding some feature and it is not connecting to your overall problem or statement idea, then it is not going to get you to the top five teams. So yeah, in some of the hackathons, I got the opportunity to build like at least 5 to 10% before the hackathon as well.
Okay. So for beginners, like those who don't have much idea or who don't know about anything about hackathons, what should be their roadmap to start with an hackathon?
Okay. So for beginners, I always recommend that there are approximately 7 steps. So the first step includes finding the problem that you are trying to solve during the course of the hackathon. So like the problem should be very clear, as during the mentoring round and during the judging round, the evaluators are going to like point out towards the problem definitely. Then the second point is like figuring out the solution uh, that the problem would be solving. So it shouldn't be a case that there is a solution which is trying to find out a problem. As we all see Shark Tank, right? They
Yes.
also say that there shouldn't be a solution which is like looking for some problem to solve. So the solution should be in link to the problem, right? Then the third point is features, like matlab, getting to know about what all features you could add in that idea. Then the fourth point is USP, figuring out what all features out of like suppose 5 to 8 features, what all 2 3 features are your USPs, that is unique selling proposition, which will add novelty to your idea, which will help you in competing with other competitors in the market, right? Then the fifth point is future scope or vision. Future scope or vision includes like doing market research and getting to know that this industry is growing by how much CAGR, and what all could be done in this industry and what all features you could add after the completion of the hackathon. Future scope or vision basically means that uh, suppose there are 8 features that you are implementing during the course of the hackathon, but there are 2 3 features which are a little complex ones, and you can't develop them during the course of the hackathon, but you can try doing it after the hackathon. You have complete plan that you will go for those building those features after the hackathon. That's future scope of vision. Then comes after that comes business model. So having a solid business model is also very important, as it helps you in developing a general operation strategy as well as a go to market strategy. As if you are developing a website, and if you are making that website live, then you'll have server costs, you will have database costs. So you can like you'll have to like manage those costs only through a solid business model, right? Then after that comes the tech stack, technology stack. So it is also very important, as you have to like figure out which tech stack your team will work upon, that will adhere to the skill set of your team members as well. Suppose my team member, one of my team members, suppose doesn't know React.js, then I can't the whole team can't work on React.js as a whole. Then I'll have to figure out like will I be working on Next.js? Will I be working on JavaScript or HTML, CSS, or which person will be like going for database management work, which person will be developing the overall server, or if there is some ML model, which person will be developing the model, which person will be collecting the data from the internet, uh, creating a substantial data set, which person will be doing the blockchain part if it is so. Then I think all these 7 points considers a great strategy for the beginners to look upon, and they can basically like start with these 7 points.
Okay, so like for beginners, like as my co-host said that beginners do not know what about hackathon much. So, sir, what can be the resources such beginner can use? Like we don't know about all the resources. or is there any free resources or beginner friendly or any kind of software that we can use?
Okay, so for answering this question, I would like to tell a little story. Okay, so when I was participating in Smart India Hackathon 2022, I only knew front end web development. That is, I only knew HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Okay, so but my team demanded a back-end web developer. Like the team requirement was a person who could handle the back-end web development part. That is, who could like create a server and manage the entire MongoDB database. So during the course of that hackathon, I learned backend web development from YouTube as well as through Google tutorials. So I would like watch a complete YouTube tutorial, build a dummy or demo project, and then utilize that knowledge in building our application for the hackathon. So during that period, I like learned so much about backend web development that in our project there were approximately 150 to 200 APIs which are created for handling the data part, like from sending database from front end to database and vice versa. So with that, I would like to like say that YouTube is a great platform. You can find various YouTube channels. Like you can find Namaste JavaScript if you have to like learn JavaScript. There are various React tutorials as well, like Code with Harry is there, Code with Durgesh is there, React series. Then for Node.js and MongoDB, like complete backend web development, there is Thapa Technical. I think great YouTube channel, and there are other YouTube channels as well. You can like just search about a YouTube channel if you want to implement, suppose, user authentication in backend. You can search user authentication. You will get a large number of playlists. You can like filter out 2 to 3 playlists, watch them. I think it is a like YouTube as well as Google. These are only great sources. If there is some error, you can search it on Stack Overflow. There are some like various good GitHub projects as well. You can also try seeing them.
Okay, sir. Coming to the last question of today's session, as a winner of the national level hackathon, based on your experience, what advice you would like to give to all those aspiring students preparing for hackathons?
Okay, so I would like to give advice that don't shy away from participating in hackathons, and like participate in a lot of hackathons, as uh, it definitely helps in improving your skill set. It definitely helps in networking as well as connection opportunities. And hackathon basically provides an environment, a pressure situation in which you have to learn as well as develop at the same time. So I think it is a great opportunity for students from first, second, and third year of engineering or BTech or BCMCA, whatever it is, to like improve their development skill sets. And for motivating them, I would like to say 2 lines like रख हौसला वो मंजर भी आएगा प्यासे के पास चलकर समंदर भी आएगा थक कर ना बैठ ए मंजिल के मुसाफिर मंजिल भी मिलेगी और मिलने के बाद मज़ा भी आएगा. So basically, don't shy away from participating in hackathons. I am sure all the young learners will like get to learn a lot from hackathons.
Okay, so it was a great session with you. Thank you for your valuable time.
Thank you so much,
Thank you
sir.
so much
I hope
for
you also
having me.
enjoyed the session. Thank you so much.
Okay, then we are ending this live stream here. Thank you.